you guys. Really enjoy them. So, yeah. Distracted with my hair. Boop, boop, boop.
I don't recognize.
What the fuck is this?
You're one of us. Who are you?
I don't know, vehicle. I don't know. Vehicle? My dog's birthday is up in about a month and a half. What are you gonna get him for his birthday?
Well, obviously a sponge.
You're gonna give my dog another sponge?
Fuck yeah.
I mean,
There's a video here of a cat growling at somebody because they're trying to take the cat out of the bag of food. And the cat's like, nom.
The cat's like, nom.
You heard cat noises.
You make me horny, whether you know it or not, you might not have. Baby, you're fucking hot, you make me horny. I will be forced to detonate the device, killing us both. You itchy bitch.
They put a heart where their coochie is. Well, maybe you shouldn't fucking have your goddamn video on the floor pointed up at your fucking skirt. You don't have to censor your own fucking privates, you stupid thought. What?
My only regret is that you had to. Carlisle? I feared
you don't fucking go to Walmart?
Yeah!
Nothing.
That's all I do!
From the moment I arrived here, I felt
the TikTok video was like, hey! And I was like, what? And they got really close to this thing, and then they were like, wanna go to Walmart? That's all I do.
when Mercer stole the key, that conduit, I'm afraid the damage has been caused can only be corrected by following the pilgrim's path to the Evermore.
Okay, man of TikTok. You follow me, and then I follow you back. I do a follow for follow thing. Just because I follow you. That mean I wanna, like, do twirly-twirlies on your cocky cock. Okay, man of TikTok.
I'm gonna take turny-turnies on your cock.
From the dead.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Hey, Frank, cut the bird's titties off, make it do a somersault. You want me on that? Yeah. Make it racist. Please don't. Put the camera on top. What? Nothing. You want oil and vinegar? Yeah. Down, down, left, right, and a cheek.
Guys, look at my romper.
I like how Ghost in Skyrim just reduced to a puddle, and you're just like looting a pile of goo.
Look at my romper.
Yeah.
What'd you have? Oh, I had like a dozen fucking arrows.
Your teeth are fucked up, woman.
Oh, you little.
Stop sliding in my DMs and asking me to date. I do not want to date because I do not want to date.
I'm gonna make you dance, you dance, yeah, boy, shake that ass. Alright, now lose it.
Get stupid.
The last of the Nightingale Sentinel.
Please check your connection. I lost connection.
How do you know? And Mercer Frey, I owe you a great
You bitch.
my own
I have no fucking clue.
Hey, I'm not dancing on your bridge, it's my bridge now. You hear that? You want me off this bridge, you're gonna have to kill me. You're gonna have to throw me off this bridge yourself. You did throw somebody off the bridge once. Look at the way I dance on it. I disrespect your bridge, goat man. He's taking the goat man.
Drinking pineapple juice.
Perhaps
You already know what's going on. because I'm too insecure. And I think that I'm gross. This just tastes good. My mom went to Trader Joe's yesterday.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Okay.
Okay, so story time, and please help me because, dear God, I don't know how to be a single adult. So I work in a department store where the majority of the people that come in are just elderly people, which is fine, or they're, you know, married people with kids or whatever. But every once in a while, younger people will come in. And the other night, this young man came in and needed some face wash, and I was helping him and trying to be as quick as possible because that's how usually guys are. They're just like, I need this and to leave, like I don't want to be here. So I'm just staying quiet and being helpful. And then he started to like push a little bit of a conversation by like explaining what he needed the face wash for, and like that he like woke up on spring break one morning and his acne was bad, so he's having to repurchase everything. And I just said, that sucks. But really, I should have, you know, said like, that's not that bad at all. Like you're super cute or whatever. I didn't want to be too forward, but now I regret it because I'll probably never see him again. He was attractive and seemed like a nice guy. And I probably looked like a bitch. And that's why he didn't say anything. So yeah, help. Okay.
Okay.
What the fuck are you watching?
TikToks.
Stop it.
I've been paralyzed since I got home from work. I've just been sitting here. My battery's at 7%. When my phone dies, I'll stop.
What's wrong with you?
A lot of thoughts. That's a dude. I'm out.
Good morning.
Ew.
Dragon.
Why are you? What the
Hello?
fuck?
Hello out there? Does anybody want to cuddle, buddy?
Get the fuck out.
Oh, hey, I like your face, and the parts on your body. You want to see if we can stand each other's personalities until we're both old and gross and then we die? Cool?
You're over 21 and you know how to be. You should add me on TikTok because you think I'm funny.
Ah!
Hands are very much bullying me on Tumblr. Okay, that's the big one. Dabbing, of course. Naturally. How's a dab? That's it. Teens are very...
Well, honey, I've been so sick, so sad. Whenever I'm happy, it makes you mad. I hope your ass breaks out in a rash. You remind me of my deadbeat dad. Fuck off. Oh, wait.
Okay.
Watch haters wonder why Gambino got to halftime thinking all she wanted to was got her hair done, French braids. Gambino's so insensitive, she doesn't like to say that. I'm feeling real diva feeling.
Ew.
People say I've been... look like Ryan Reynolds.
A little bit.
I choose me being perfect. I may have a bit of a problem. Seriously. Help. Help. Oh, hi, ma'am. This is just unhealthy. My hearing up of weak.
Everyone, please rise for your national anthem.
No, JK, LOL. I heart your fucking makeup.
Gross.
Have a girlfriend? That's you grouchy? I pissed you off? Bad day at work? You better bring your grumpy ass over here. Still not saying.
Fuck you.
Get the fuck off my page and go back to fucking 4chan, incel.
Spill the tea, sis. I am not standing like a hoe. I have a back condition. Thrifting. Okay, so I contemplate the piano, so you're gonna want to grab your hand. Then you're gonna get your middle finger and just one finger and place it on the piano. So just like this. Charlie, what is... Oh, bother. I'm so
Wait.
stuffed with fluff. I'm dummy thick. And the plop on my ass cheeks. Alert at the bees.
Oh,
I may not
Bala.
be pretty, or funny, or talented, so I'm not gonna get famous on this app, but one thing I can do is have an affair with your dad and split up your parents' marriage.
Shit. That's already happened.
I don't have a dad.
Holy shit!
Hi, this is a message for the people that go to my school and also follow my TikTok, so if you're not them, please keep scrolling. Hey guys, can you stop showing everyone my TikToks at school? People keep calling me an EFOT, and that's not very nice, and you're hurting my feelings.
You wanna know what confuses the fuck out of me? Y'all fucking anime wheel? And I'm torn with this street gun. Never said I was like, look, murder on the beat. And I'm burning all of my fucking nation. Oh, my father got some bitch working for you in the street.
Okay.
Get the fuck out of my way. Yo, I hear a sound. Oh my god. It's beautiful. Yo! Oh man. What's wrong, Jimmy Coon? Could it be that you're craving my claw? What's wrong? Possibly the most annoying human beings on this planet are the anime fans that fucking scream and piss about the fact that you watch it in English dub rather than watching it in fucking spider language. It's like, fuck off.
I never heard it referred to as spider language before.
Yes.
Yeah! Okami, do you like watching your animes in spider language?
Of course he does, because he likes the screams.
Okami must.
You really think Brick is the only one who pisses and shits and comes? Get over yourself!
I think this bitch is sitting on the toilet pissing. I don't like this.
How many years old are you?
I'm 5!
Wow, what's your favorite animal?
Fucker!
Hi, how many years?
You probably think that you are.
You're definitely a boy. But like 100% fucking trap material. It's terrifying.
Get to the chopper. Hey. What's that look for? Nigga, I done seen a text message from a big booty bitch. Come on. Back up. But we gonna read a couple though, since you wanna be smooth with your cheating ass. Let's see, we got, hey baby, I had so much fun last night. Next time we should try anal. Hey, Farouk, get my phone. Reach for your phone one more time, I'm gonna cut your dick off. What this bitch say? She said we already tried once. It was too big, remember? Really? Really, nigga? Nigga, please stop reading my messages. I know you ain't trying to tell me what to do after you out here fucking random bitches.
Oh.
And you call yourself a pastor, I'm telling the whole church.
Yeah, that's my face too. What the fuck?
How to say I love you in 3 different languages. Number 1, English. I love you. Number 2, French. Je t'aime. Number 3, Southern.
Nice kids, get the truth.
How to say I.
That is a silly language.
Periods are nasty. Ew. Yuck. Yucky. Periods are...
The fuck?
Wait for it. Oh, okay. Okay. Ooh. Wait for it.
Get the fuck out. Flying legs, a good fucking thing.
That's it. What is it? I can do this thing with my voice. Ooh, let's hear it, man. Yo, I learned.
Declan, please stop at McDonald's. No, son, we have food at home. Oh, God, this is like the third time this week I had to eat your ass for dinner. I just want some McNuggets. Declan?
I'm a demon. I need your soul and play with it. And I'm running through over and over again. Just a little chunk of hope keeps me going every day. I hope that one day things will change.
Maybe I might love you. Maybe I might love you. So hold on tight and hold tight. You're my dear. So, my refrigerator broke and I told my landlord to switch it out for me. He said no problem. Here's my broken refrigerator stuck in my kitchen. And here's the new one in the middle of my fucking living room. Now, I don't know how strong you guys are, but personally, I can't move a refrigerator by myself, let alone fucking two of them. So the question is, I'm going to kill myself.
That's fair.
And I remember the chairs, they were like really high, like too high for me.
Because she's a little shorty.
No, I'm not short, I'm average height.
Okay.
Do you ever just like get a really sharp pain in your butthole and you don't know what it's from? Me either.
Welcome to KFC. Would you like our signature chicken? Nah, this time I want the entire steak. Sir, there's no way that I can serve that to you. Okay, let me talk to the colonel. Sir, the colonel's a very busy man. God, please don't make me call Rose a Punisher. Nah.
Why in the hell did I let my dumbass cousin drive a fucking golf cart drunk last night? You wrecked that dumb thing into it? If I'm on your For You page and you've never seen me before, please leave the comment F you for you. Wait a second.
Fucking.
I look at myself in the dirty mirror, and I realized, without the beanie, I'm nobody. You didn't put the beanie on? And I become somebody. I become Ojitago, fool. I look at myself in...
Oh no. Abandoned.
When you made 3 cups of rice last night, which amounts to 12 servings, and there's only this much left, I'm so sick of living in this fucking house. This is getting fucking ridiculous. When you made ooh-woo, whoever reported my ooh-woo video, you're a big pee-pee, so... Ooh.
I got 1% left, boys. It's almost over. Where's your tooth at, bitch?
Hey, Gorgon! You beckoned to me.
Oh yeah, that is you that asked that. Thank you. I was one of those to like it. No! My phone died! Ah! No more thoughtiness! Well, I gotta pee now. I've been holding it in for hours.
Wow.
I have a problem.
Oh, Ginger, I didn't know you were streaming.
Of course you didn't.
I only have one more day of work. I ain't got my days off.
Wow.
Since Saturday, I don't want to go in anymore.
What do we have here? It's been a number of years.
you know when when there's a DVD player, it'll just have the letters DVD bouncing on the fucking black screen. Someone made a custom Smash Ultimate stage, and it's just that.
That's cute.
And it moves and shit too. Yeah. It's so great.
A kiss on your cheek. What you fail to realize is your actions were expected and represent nothing more than the fulfillment of your agreement. Don't mistake my tone for displeasure. After all, you've obediently performed your duties to the letter. But we both know this has little to do with honor and oaths and loyalty. It's about the reward.
Fuck. I am also black.
Fear not. You'll have your trinkets, your desires.
Hello, Mike Pretties.
Your hunger for
Hi, Grandpa. I love you.
I bid you to drink
Wow.
from the Ebonmere mortal.
That was gay.
This is where the agent of
I'm sorry, I'm gay.
I went outside, right?
the oath
And
is struck.
it smells like fish water.
Has been cast, and your fate
I mean,
awaits
you're
you in
a
the
salmon,
Ebonmere.
so...
Yes. They call me the hot and horny.
I thought they called you the wet and floppy.
Sometimes they call me the wet and sticky.
I'm glad you were to bring the key back safely. Nocturnal seemed quite.
Yeah, Wendy's has Sundays now. What's a Sunday? Day that comes after Saturday. Ha 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 ha. Elliot, you're fucking funny.
Shit. That's great.
Vehicle, are you okay in the head?
Oh, maybe. Maybe I've never been okay. Maybe I'm eating a bowl full of strawberries. Laced with fucking sponge cake. Maybe life is good right now. Did you ever think of that?
Nope.
Did you ever think that my forced isolation from you guys might be more damaging than dealing with you guys?
I mean, I don't see how dealing with me it would damage you. I'm a really nice person, vehicle.
Okami hurts my feelings because he's like, vehicle's crazy.
God damn it. I'm here in the fucking nocturnal place. And Carlisle's like, yeah, you step on one of these stones, you get like abilities or some shit. I was like, oh cool, I went and turned around to look at the stone to like read it or some shit. I stepped on it and I don't know what the fuck I got. Beautiful. I mean, no, I'm sorry, I'm immune to disease because I'm a werewolf.
Does it show up in your active effects?
I mean, I can look. I didn't actually check the guy. I literally just randomly stepped on something. It's like, you have got blah blah blah. Nightingale subterfuge. People and creatures in the spell's aura of effect will attack anyone nearby for 30 seconds. Well, that's retarded.
That is pretty retarded.
I won't be using that thing anymore.
Guys, I put my phone on the charger. 10 minutes, tops.
Wow.
I'll be back at my bullshit.
Wow.
Everyone was bitchy today. Towards me.
Oh.
Yeah, everyone hated me. All day. I just wanted to be friends.
I mean, you're my friend.
I am your friend, but my point is, no one at work liked me today. I don't know why. Shannon kept giving me more and more tasks to do. I had to bake cookies 3 times because the oven, for whatever reason, kept burning, and I was like, this is severely slowing down my bacon cooking. So like, yeah, okay, I finally get done with bacon. It's almost like 10:30. It's like, ah, fuck. Chris still hasn't finished his fucking teas from cutting lettuce. Hey, Chris, can you please hurry up with your tea? Yeah, sure. Doesn't do it. Steals his tea. Gets butthurt because he didn't fucking finish his tea, so I just used his tea. I was like, fuck you. It's mine.
Guys, I think I've been challenged to a werewolf duel. This farmer, quote unquote, in front of me just beat the shit out of this hunter and just transformed into a werewolf immediately when it saw me.
That's not good. Let's turn on a werebear.
Now it's running from me. Okay.
Worse yet, you could be a sea bear. It's a good thing I have my anti-bear circle. Sea bear circle.
Damn it, Igor, I'm supposed to give you hugs if you have your fucking anti-whatever circle, you nigger. Why do you hate me so much?
I will not be talked to like this.
This is why I can't love you. Or it's
because
hard
I
to
refuse
anyway.
to be talked to.
It's because you hate me. You hate everything I do for you. Sniff.
I don't hate everything you do, I just hate most of the things you do.
I don't hate everything. Sometimes I decide not to be mean. joking.
Call the cops! He beats me!
Elliot, don't believe him. I wouldn't beat him. He's a fish.
I don't see how that would stop him from beating me. Help!
Elliot, help me beat him.
Ah! I can't. I'm hyper. I don't know why that went out, by the way. I had a nap.
They're doing a great job.
Apparently I
I'm
can't
eating
eat the other
strawberry
werewolf.
mush.
So I'm just gonna run up the road until there's something to murder. Murder.
What level are you fuckers?
38.
Hmm. Oh, Tommy?
What's up?
What level are you?
Never mind. Don't worry about it.
In Skyrim?
No, don't worry
Yeah,
about it.
no, in fucking real life, you jackass.
I'm 104.
Yeah, but you didn't do that legit bet.
Fast level.
Yeah,
So,
like I said.
so really, I'm in the range of like level 60.
Well, Gingy is just 2 levels behind me, and he will surpass me.
So you guys want a whole process? I get this process.
There are a bunch of icicles on my face from these magic bullshit shooters.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It turned me into not werewolf. Now I'm sad.
Yeah, are you gonna cry?
I wanna
Shit
shit
your
and come.
pants? Maybe shit and come? Need more ice cream in my life. The only thing I've been eating for days is water and ice cream.
Wow.
Gotta stay hydrated.
Hell yeah.
But at the same time, you gotta shove as much dairy product in your mouth as can do. Yeah.
It's harder for me to walk into my area.
Gary called me a fathead the other day.
Aren't you a fathead?
This is last Wednesday, 'cause, you know, he did have that massive, like, 4-day weekend, because he's a piece of shit. And he was like, oh my god, I'm gonna kick down his. Oh, everybody hates me. I don't think I did. I don't think I did anything.
Heck if I know.
I'm not gonna bother now. I'm gonna stick with.
You were a very good sandwich person, by the way. You kept me from killing myself.
Remember, I started ordering sandwiches once, and I fucked up like most of my sandwiches.
Yeah, and then they promised you manager and then quit.
No, they promised me manager, they made someone else a manager, and I said okay. And then I quit.
Yeah, they did that to Elliot too.
What do you want? They have no business being in here.
They offered Gingy to be a manager, and then they gave manager to somebody else, and then Gingy quit. I was like, they did that to Elliot. He just hasn't quit yet. Oh no.
Oh, gross.
You know what, Elliot? Honestly, yeah, let's just both quit. They could lose even more experienced people, and then we could just like go in there, like I don't know, 2 or 3 days later and see how bad they're suffering.
You need to be out of a job.
I could find another fucking job. They wouldn't fucking. They wouldn't even fucking, dude. They wouldn't even keep me. That was private.
But I can't imagine. See if there's little I think it's coming from chemicals. That's what they use to make that product.
I would have rode that and been like, yeah, money. Yeah, no, they'd be like, bye.
Kind of shit.
They'd be like, bye to me, and I'd be so sad because they don't want me there. I'll be that.
I'm really
Good
happy
luck.
that I went to the place to kill Grelid for the Dark Brotherhood start thing, and all the children are just really happy. I feel good now.
I went in there and shot the other bitch first, but she's essential, so she just ran away, which gave away to what's her face, and she came at me with a dagger. It got messy. It got messy after that. I think my next character, I'm gonna be a boring old barbarian, double-hander. I haven't done that in a long time.
My next character,
My
when
last
I start using mods, I want to be a sword shield boy.
That was my last one before I became mage boy. My favorite fucking character that I've ever made has to be my Khajiit, my stealthy Khajiit character in Oblivion.
Good water, I guess. That's what it is. So you can't put the good water with bad water in there.
Well, I could keep running back. I could keep running far. You can run and shoot and attack and all that in Oblivion, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I just run backwards because I'm faster than anything ever, and I just sit there and unload arrows in the faces of whoever's following me.
Christ.
Or because I could jump like 500 feet in the air, basically. I just hop on top of something and sit there and pelt them in the face with arrows.
Thanks again.
If that makes me a piece of shit, then I want to be a non-piece of shit.
Another cat eats. No, so we got a walls in one area. Very nice. We've got more blood completed, and we lively enough to complete that for a little bit. And also a metal spear.
So, do you know of the game called The Green Hell?
So thank you guys for being here.
The what?
Green Hell? Do you know of that game?
Green Hell. No, I've not heard of it. What
It's like, it's a survival game that basically mimics fucking the forest, but it's a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. You look it up. I'm bad at explaining things. All I know is that, like, I've been addicted to watching this for the last couple of days, and it's really fucking great. That also reminds me, have you seen that game called Ancestors, Odyssey of Mankind?
Is that the one where you're one of those black fellows in the forest, and you survive with your small black child, and you just upgrade and evolve yourself?
I think they're monkeys.
Oh.
Yeah, I think they're apes, but, like, close. Actually, they're mine. I'll give it to you. I want to play that game so bad, because it's basically The Sims, but in a survival sense, because you can control like all the members of your clan. You know. Wow. Oh, fuck, dude. I think next paycheck I'm gonna buy fucking Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered just because.
Wow.
That was one of the better ones.
Wow.
Gingy has that, but he won't touch it, apparently.
Yeah, I haven't touched it for I don't know. I don't know. And then I started playing Bloodborne for some.
Yeah, you did. I saw that. That was fucking weird.
I don't know.
Hey, I got you something.
I'm gonna go ahead and watch a fucking. Yeah, no, this game is apparently made by the creator of Assassin's Creed. But yes, I'm gonna watch 13 minutes of the gameplay just for the feels of it. Because honestly, I kinda want it. Sound dope as fuck. But I wish I could choose to not be a fucking monkey. I want to be a seagull. An angry seagull.
What do you need, my thing?
Is that so wrong?
No.
Been a murder over in Rifta. Some old lady.
I'll make the best clan of monkeys anyone's ever saw.
I've been looking for you. That's the Let's see. Yeah.
This alligator bitch boy just like ate a bird from the fucking the banks and shit. But like the reason I'm upset is that this bird ain't gonna fucking satisfy this motherfucker. Humankind Odyssey. I hope it's at least for the console. The PlayStation, it better be, otherwise rip me.
You know, even if you are my elder.
I'd be a lot happier and a lot happier.
Man, they all got edgy haircuts for being monkeys.
More inside.
And that's a big fucking bird. Oh my god. Like that bird thick as fuck.
Wow.
I know, I'm a sick bastard.
I mean, I don't know about that. But okay.
Fucking monkey noises. Right.
Meow.
When the top, I can almost hear
Fucking groovy.
light energy. Come, I will make the mixture. How long will it be sun? My feet will set upon the rock, but it turned to mud and threw me down.
In Oblivion, a master acrobatics could jump on the surface of water. Like a fucking god.
That's cute.
I was close to being a master of acrobatics, but then I stopped playing.
Come, my champion. Now, you have my Agma Infinium. It contains the knowledge of the ages, as revealed to Sarces, my loyal servant. For hundreds of years, it's been shut away from the world. Septimus was a useful tool for unleashing it. Now, it is in your hands. Let us work wonders together.
I'll be back.
Rorikstead's a nice enough little hamlet, but the boring forces for a god. With a dragon.
Man, that monkey got titties.
Wow.
That other monkey also got titties. Where are the subtitles for this? What are they saying to each other?
Yo, I need your help. Must trap dragon in palace.
Thought you asked me to.
Oh, I guess I misheard you. I thought you told me to trap a dragon in my palace. Yes.
Of course. You already saved Whiterun from that dragon. I owe you a great deal. But I don't understand. Why let a dragon into the heart of my city when we've been working so hard to keep them out?
The threat is worse than you know. Alduin has returned. Ba ba ba.
Alduin?
Really?
World Eater himself. But how can we
I tried to do that, but he's like, alright, I got hurt. I'm out. Deuces.
I don't know about such things, but I heard the great... Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon in my palace? Then Whiterun will stand with you, Dragonborn. We will take the risk and gain the glory. So what's the plan then? How do you intend to lure a dragon into the trap?
So how do you plan on bringing this dragon here? I don't know. But I know some people who might know.
Well,
He's just like, oh,
I'll leave that to you.
okay, I'll leave that.
Trust
Okay.
you know your business. Probably for the best. It will give me time to see if the whole trap still works. And break the news to the men. I'm done talking anyway.
Good to see you again.
Father said I'm to be of service.
Bignar and I have our hands full. It's no small task.
In our tongue, that simply translates to nigga. Great.
With respect, companion, I'd ask that you and your friends muzzle that dog of yours. The howling coming from your Vaska has gotten out of hand.
Fuck. Yay, yay, yay.
I used to dream of it. And I'm afraid that's a serious one. I've discovered who the Greybeard's leader really is.
Back.
Wow. Hot dog wiener soup.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds weird. Sounds like a hot dog wiener soup.
Sounds like a quality time.
I'm not afraid of you.
Mating with everything that moves. What the fuck kind of video is this?
It's like something you would do.
I haven't had the coochie in 7 years.
I was still about in the game, but
I wasn't.
that's fair. Okay, fine.
I had sex in a bush.
Oh, is that what Bob says nowadays?
That should be illegal. I wish I could eat that little Elliot out. Hi, SpongeBob! I overdosed on ketamine, and now I'm going to die! No, nothing.
I remember I was walking the hallway and a resident stopped me. Hey, who died?
I don't know. Someone.
I said I don't know. I didn't hear about anyone dying.
Oh boy, you know, you really need to...
God, that's like the big fucking news.
Oh, and I was in the dining room cleaning up, and I was overhearing the news. And I was asking like, wait, what's going on? They found like a body, and one of the residents, he just puts his thumb across his neck and says, "Yeah, it's decapitated." I'm like, shit.
Yeah, you don't work in a nursing home. You work in a fucking elderly criminal center.
No, I'm serious. They the cops found a headless corpse.
Where? In your backyard? Where I put it?
In my town, somewhere.
Well, that's what happens when you live in a fucking town full of fucking... I almost said the N-word. Okay, that's enough, kids. That's enough. I pull back. I retract. Niggers!
Wow.
There we go.
But yeah.
I'm sorry.
They just openly talked about a beheaded corpse.
Yeah, whoever the fuck that person was, they've probably seen worse than Nom.
I don't even know, man.
Did you kick his ass for even fucking talking to you?
No.
You should have.
No, he was just sitting next to another resident who's rolling cigarettes.
Ah! They can do that in there?
Yeah.
Kick his ass.
It was an old woman who has lung cancer.
Oh yeah, no.
Just rolling cigarettes.
The true face of the sex machine. That is, yeah. And for
The
species
blade,
name, we're
justice demands that he die.
sex machine.
Until he is dead, I will take my oath
Yeah,
to blade.
incels. They're gonna be incels, every single one of them. And we're gonna design these guys to be adaptive, rapid breeders. Well, if we want them to breed at max speed, we should probably put fleet.
I refuse to help you until you get rid of Parthenax. Hey, I need a way to blah blah blah. Oh, wait, you see.
And we'll also
Okay. Turns out you lied to me.
So help me, if you kill Parthenax, I will go back to a save on your game and delete the other saves so you can't go back to your game where Parthenax is dead. Don't fucking do it.
I think I want to kill Parthenax. No.
Don't kill Parthenax.
But you're telling me to not do that.
Don't kill him.
Because we need that.
He's earned to live in peace.
You know what? Yeah, egalitarian. Just
You taught me how to yell at things. I think I need to yell at him until he dies.
Even though we are thematic, to pick.
These alien savages must be taught to kneel in the presence of their betters.
I don't know what it is, but there's just something about this guy that speaks to me. And we're also just going to be an oligarchy just because I abhor democracy, don't I? Alright, as for the Empire name, we're just gonna...
The coalition of 4chan?
I don't know, it's almost too perfect. perfect, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just gonna have to be the Incel Coalition. Like, it's just there's no other choice here. Solar title is gonna be High Sex Machine. And this guy's name, Scott Merriweather II. Oh my god, okay, that's amazing. I love that name. Alright, and as for clothes, which one looks most like a trench coat here? Yeah, that's the closest to a trench coat we're gonna get. Let's see, the worst hairstyle. Oh, that, yeah. Okay, that's what we hope. Doesn't he just reek charisma? Alright, there we go, the Incel Coalition. Alright, here we are, we're in the 4chan system. Oh god, I hate this so much. Now, I imagine what you're seeing may begin because what we need to do here, right, is we need to get the Ascension perk Xeno compatibility, which, okay, we need gene tailoring for that as well. So it's going to be a while before we can really get our objective here. So I may start skipping around in this early part of the game. Yes, the first Incel city of an alien. Yeah, it's a great day for the Incel Coalition. Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna turn this new mining world. Oh, the Incel mines. Oh no. Yeah, that's what they send the really bad Incels to the Incel mines. Oh yeah, and we're gonna have to rename our planets actually. Okay, so this is gonna be Paul. We'll have /B. We'll have, I don't know. I'm having to Google other ones because I really only know B and Paul from. Oh shit, we found some machines. Okay, well, that's fine. I mean, we Incels don't have to compete with machines, so I'm okay. Oh shit. Oh, okay. There we go. So we found some friends. We got a microphone. No. Okay, they don't like that. No. Okay. So we've only found these two guys here. Both of them like us, which is really helpful. Maybe one day we'll get a migration treaty with these guys, and maybe they'll be the first the first victim of the Incels. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, guys, we finally have a migration treaty.
We're ready when you are.
Oh, they are. Right, okay, so they're actually, they want us. They want some Incels. So alright, there we go. Migration treaty is on. Okay, so now we can begin accumulating and stockpiling some xenotubes for what's gonna happen. But you see that the only problem is, right, is that these guys like the arid world, whereas we're tundra. So we don't really have any crossover right now. But we're going to be getting genetic manipulation, so maybe we can genetically manipulate the Incel. So we can sell every possible world that we can spread like a plague. Alright, there we go. Okay, so we have gene tailoring, which means we have necessary technology. Now we need the next section perk. And we need xenopops. We just don't have any xenopops because we only have the CI. That's arids. That's arids. Why are they all living on arid worlds? Oh, there we go. These guys are allies. Oh, but these guys hate us. Oh shit! Wait a minute. Oh, okay. So our ally has just gone to the war. The guys we hate. Right. These guys have just gone to war with. Instead of enticing people to invade, which we're having a hard time doing because none of them live on our type of world, let's cook some Xenos instead. I think that's an idea. Okay. Well, I mean, I already have like defenses up here that I was building up. This is like the only hostile border I have. So now I guess I'll just start building up the fleet properly and not just whatever shit I have. Oh shit! Oh, I kind of finished the Cyberx chain without realizing it. And also finishing that event chain just gave us the last economy we needed, which means we would be able to take Xeno compatibility right now if we had a single Xeno pop. But I'm still struggling to get him to do that. Maybe what we should do is we should take engineered evolution, right, and start modifying the Incels to be the perfect spreading species. Then, once we finish building on prosperity, we're not just gonna ignore this. Then once we have prosperity, then we get Xenos. We don't have the Xenos yet. And until we're able to live on different planets and that kind of thing. So yeah, we'll take engineering evolution. Start down that path. Oh no. Oh no, we found... Oh god, we found our arch rivals. The Chad Imperium. Oh man, oh look at this dude. Oh no, the hair and every. Oh, he's so. We may be fanatics.
No doubt you want to know where
galaxy.
to find
Fucking fanatic
Alduin.
militarist chads. Oh, I hate these guys so much. Right, but they're far enough away that the chads aren't gonna get in our way for a while, so we'll be okay. Oh, the Heat's mandated declared war on the Chad Imperium. Oh yeah, you go guys. I don't know who you are because you're all the way over here. Please kill as many Chads as you can. It'll make our incel life a lot easier if you just kill every Chad. Oh, wait, hold on a fucking minute. Who are these guys? We have 2% Latrepians. Wait, this is our enemy? Wait, how did what is going on? Alright, hang on. Where are these? We have 3 Latrepians with full citizenship. Where the hell are these guys? Are they on?
He has traveled to Sovngarde
yeah, they are.
to regain his strength.
Where did they come from? How did they get in? Are they immigrating? Even with close borders, or they just come in? We'll just build a wall, don't we? Alright, well, no complaints from me. We have some Xeno species now, finally. Well, before these guys grow too much, I'm actually going to quickly just edit their template, just so that they'll have these in time. We'll take away all of their negative traits, and we'll give them one more happy one. Also, there's 2 of them on the /O and 1 on /V. Oh shit, they're spreading. Alright, well this is fucking amazing news. Finally, the incel has someone to mate with. Oh, interesting. Oh, of course, because even though I just modified those guys, we also have immigrants still coming in. He's gonna be like good Latrepians and the bad Latrepians. Because some of them have, like, look at all these negatives some of them have, and then most of them are good. Alright, well, I mean, I guess if we have 2 subspecies, we have 2 more subspecies to meet with.
There is one detail about Skaldofen I neglected to
there we go, guys. There we go. F8. Let's get xenocompatibility first. That's why we're here. We'll do the other player. Hell yeah, there we go. We're done. We're compatible. Oh shit! Oh, it happened! We have it happened, so. Oh no. Oh, it happened. Oh. Holy fuck, they got venerable out of it? What the hell? Holy shit. Okay, so these chaps are like seriously addictive, right? They have 0 negative traits, and they both have venerable. They have plus 80 liter lifespan. Oh my god. Oh, would you look at that, guys? The Cat Imperium is inferior in every regard. That's what you get for using that much Terrorchill, you fucking dick. Oh shit, wait, whoa. Oh shit. Oh, the guys to our south are just declared war on us. That's not fair. Oh, well, we are equivalent. The fleet is currently kind of damaged. I was using it to clear up some galactic friends there.
Get ready to open the trap.
Not really ready to fight, but hey, why not? Let's see some systems from this. Oh well, interesting. So, despite declaring war, their fleet isn't even anywhere near me. Standing move. Oh shit! Oh no! Oh shit! Oh fuck! Okay, so those guys are now gone. Hopefully, I do have a starbase here that is. I mean, it's fairly strong. I think it might be able to hold him off for at least a while. Which lets us focus our attention. We're gonna upgrading my fleet. Once it's done, we're just gonna very quickly seal his systems and get out as fast as possible. Alright, it's time for the incels to do the dirty work and finish these bastards off. Definitely. Slightly outnumbered here, I would say. Alright, and we're gonna start recruiting a incel army to invade that planet. Recruitment of army has been finished. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna settle the status quo with these guys because I don't care. I mean, I just want them to go away.
Getting pretty good
This will
at
get
this
through
dragon fighting
systems,
business.
so that's pretty good. But right, with that war over, we can now turn our attention to the north, where our enemy up here has done absolutely fuck all. Alright, here we go. Finally gonna invade, what are they called? Oh yeah, the Latropians. Oh yeah, these are the guys we have for some reason. We have a bunch of illegal immigrants crossbreeding with themselves right now. And there we go. Easy peasy. Right, well we've seized the one planet we want. Oh yeah, okay, so we'll just take what we want. And there we go, we just won 2 wars, 2 defensive wars, which is great. So now we can go back to chilling. We did just take this planet, so 28 pop on it as well. It's not terrible at all. But of course that means we are almost half non-incel now. Oh, holy hell. So we have two different Haplotropian species. One of them, I'm guessing, is with the Valdari, and the other with the Incel. And then we also have half Incels, which is with oh, this is gonna get so much more confusing the more species I get. Ah, interesting. Oh.
It was you.
Question is here, guys. Do we take Evolutionary Mastery, or do we take World Shaper? Because if we take World Shaper, we could turn a Gaia planet, right? Into a resort world with ridiculous integration attraction. Take in as many species from across the galaxy as possible, and then let that sort of spread out into the... Yeah, you know, the more I say this, the more I'm going to say World Shaper. Is it expensive? Yeah, but we're going to use this. This is going to be our token boy to attract as many people to come and meet with as many incels as possible. Oh, I hate myself so much. Why do I always do this? I always do shit like this every single time. I hate it. Oh, holy shit, we've got migration treaty proposals. Yes, yes, please. Please, all come. Everybody come, please. Oh, finally. Okay, finally. After, right, I am currently at 3 hours and 17 minutes of recording this video. And I'm only just now getting to the point. I mean, we're still about half incel here. But hopefully this is going to start changing. You know, now that we have an enemy on two fronts, what I think we should probably do is split the first incel fleet into two fleets, have one down here and one up here. So we're gonna have Army Group North and Army Group South. Incel Group North, Incel Group South. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Oh, thank God. Okay, for some reason I misread Ulster says something else. Oh shit, would you look at that? We've got some new species in here. Wait, who are these guys? So we have normal cells, and then we have half incels, half Latrepi, but we have these other incels. Who the hell are these guys? Holy shit, this is gonna get really confusing really fast. Okay, so I have 135 incels, right? How many are there in the galaxy? Look, there's 32 incels of this type living outside of my empire. Where are they living? Okay, so there are 32 planets of this kind of incel living on 13 different planets. Alright, well, I'm sure that's gonna be fine. That'll be fine, I'm sure. Okay, so Paul is overcrowded. The servers can't keep up. I guess we're just gonna have to discourage planetary growth. There's too many incels, we need to start getting rid of some of them. Emigrate elsewhere, please, just leave. You know what we could do, right? So these guys are pathetic now, like, genuinely. Pathetic. What we could do is we could start pushing into and taking over their territory. And we could push up and fight the Chad Imperium. Oh shit! Oh wow, you look at that, hold on. Our Federation allies here are... they're clearly at war with the Chad Imperium and are occupying a lot of its systems. Yeah, they're pathetic. Pathetic Chad. Damn, okay, I guess they're dead on their own then. We had nothing to do with it, but clearly the Chad is just... half species we have. And here's the thing, right? We don't want them to eradicate the Chads, because if we're being serious about this, what we really want to do is breed the Chads. If we have a Chad and an incel, what do we get? A normal human being. So with any luck, we'll eventually get some Chads down here. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Alright, well the Chad Imperium just split in half. They lost their capital of Facebook. Hindsight, that shit. Oh well. Alright, well what I think we're gonna do now is we're just gonna very quickly vassalize these guys, because why the fuck not? Oh shit! Oh look, the Chad Imperium are gonna join against us. And who the fuck is Shantari? Oh, those are the guys we were fighting earlier. Oh, okay. Alright then. Well, with one fell swoop, we're basically gonna seize them both, right? I'm gonna demand vassalization on this guy as well. I have absolutely every confidence that both Incel Group North and Incel Group South can handle their designated tasks. I'm not even gonna bother, like, sieging any planets. I'm just gonna kind of just wander around until they give up. So, I mean, they are completely and utterly fucked. There's nothing they can do to beat me. Oh, no! Someone is selling an Incel on this late market. Who the hell is gonna buy some of these things? Oh my god, what the fuck? Why do we have so many Chads? What's going on? Oh my god, there's so many different incels and half-breeds. I don't even know which one to pick anymore. Well, I guess we got some Chads. You know what? I can't do this anymore. We're just gonna settle status quo and make it. So there we go. We've just basically taken all of this chunk of space. Too many F-breeds and too many incels. Oh my god, look at all of them. There's so many F-breeds and incels chats. I don't like this. Look how many kinds of chats there are. Excessive. Look at the incels. Oh, so big look. Oh wow, we have a bunch of Atari refugees arriving. And they're being left. So, donuts. That's what I was thinking. 12 people are gonna get. Just Google for donuts. It's the happiest place on earth. It's way better than Disneyland. I'm telling you from personal experience. And, you know, I've kind of given up trying to manage this bullshit. Like, there's too much going on, and it really doesn't help that I annex my vassals alongside all this. I don't even know what any of this does or is. I mean, seriously, look at this species. Look at the species. This is not allowed. All right, at this point, I'm not even really doing anything. Like, I've kind of given up trying to manage it. I've just been thinking out. I could have played this a lot better, but I found once we started the half-breeds, it just got out of hand so fast. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this totally realistic reinterpretation of the chat. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Oh. Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Somebody row with me. Ram. Okami?
No, I'm good.
Row with us. Row. Elliot, row with us. Wow. Come on, Okami, join the party.
No, I'm good.
Wow. Come on, don't be a fucking tool. Just go wow. Wow. Do it, or I'll come to your house and leave a decapitated body on your fucking. Yes. Don't Jazargo away. You fucking be nice to Jazargo. That's it, right, Jazargo?
You know, honestly,
he might not be a dragon, but he be dragging these nuts across your face, nigga.
I really hate Wilburger's Khajiit character in Oblivion.
Yeah. It's Autism Cat.
I really hate him.
But it's Autism Cat.
No.
Yes. Oh wowee! Oh wowee!
Editing time into this. Put so much effort into it.
Wowee! Here we go again. Oh wowee! Wow. Incel shot. I'm gonna create a species and I'm gonna call them the incels and I'm gonna have them mate with everybody. Hey! Listen here! Smelly it! Fuck you!
Got him good.
What?
Got him good, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
you
guess.
smell it. Wow.
Yeah? Shut up, Okami. Shut up. You smell it.
Wish I could be cool.
Shut up, Minji.
Excuse me?
Shut the fuck up!
No, fuck you.
Whatever your name is. I'm not a retard! No! Don't call me a retard! I'm about to scream as loud as I can. Elliot, when you came into work today, I already talked to Chris. I was like, when Elliot gets here, you're gonna make him make fun of me too, aren't you? It's like, yep. I'm so happy you didn't fuck with me all day. You didn't. He didn't even try to. He didn't even talk to you about it. He forgot. Probably like he forgot how to do his fucking T's. Fucking Neanderthal bastard. I'll be right back. I'm upset.
I like how all these jogger have bows, and they're also all yelling at me, so I can't move very well. And I'm just standing out here, just getting shot. No, I mean, some of them are Death Lords that have great swords, but just running up and trying to beating my ass. Yeah. Luckily, I have this fancy staff thing that summons a thing to fight for me, so they yell at him instead for like a couple seconds. Sure, this thing that I summoned to fight for me is pretty weak, but like, he's a distraction. That's all that really matters. Can't wait till I defeat Alduin. I can take his bones and meat and just have ribs. Aldu ribs. That's what I imagined it would be anyway. That'd be cool.
All the medication station have been labeled happy pills, and he tried to take painkillers, but oh, it turns out they're not painkillers, it's actually LSD. Space Station 13.
What'd you say to me?
Watch this review of Space Station 13.
Is it fucking Boat Bomber and you watching Space Station 13 Bruce Rockfeld's Adventures on TG Station?
No. Whoa.
What if I just told you I clicked on a video of SS13?
Seth Zintak. That's his YouTube name.
Hold on, I want to look it up.
Alpha Clown Great Police Band TM.
Seth who?
It's Seth with 2 S's in the beginning.
Hold on,
no
wait a
space,
second.
by the way. Uppercase T.
Hold on a second. Uppercase T.
Z-E-E-N.
Okay, I found him. First thing that popped up is Space Station 13, and I assume it is the one with the black Ugandan clown.
Yeah.
I want to see what he thinks of SS13. SS13 is so great, though. I really wish you could have got into it, Okami.
Yeah.
It's so great. Yes. How do you know about it? Yeah. It's great. Well, I mean, you could do your job. I mean, that can be fun, but like, what's more fun, doing your job or being a fucking clown that's hyped up on meth and is beating the shit out of the HOS's dog? So the HOP's dog. Steal their shit, put handcuffs on them, drag them into the maintenance tunnels, hang them. I used to make necklaces out of people's teeth when I was a janitor. I would slip them, I would cuff them up, drag them into the maintenance tunnel after I take their headset off so they can't call for help, and I would take pliers and I'd start pulling their teeth. All the while, they're calling me names and all that good shit. I'm just like, like the more teeth you pull, the worse their speech gets. It's like, you know, it starts getting all slurry and shit. Yeah, fucked up. So like, at some point, you know what they're saying. I remember this one time I was the antagonist or the traitor of the station. I was the bartender with a chainsaw. I dragged people into the maintenance tunnels, or whoever I found in the maintenance tunnel became a fucking chop suey. It was great.
Crew members hungry, come to the station canteen, where the food is definitely poisoned. Injured, head on down to medical, where half the medication has been relabeled as happy pills. Discouraged, you can try taking a painkiller instead, but it wasn't a painkiller, it was LSD. Having a bad trip? Don't worry, there's a security officer nearby to help, but he can't respond because he was murdered and replaced by a genetically modified monkey wearing his uniform. However, keep calm and focus on what's real. Unfortunately for you, a supermassive black hole...
Oh no, it's the singularity.
A hallucination. It is, in fact, very real. Welcome to Space Station 14.
I'm glad you're watching this, Okami, because like this video already pretty much describes the entire fuckery of this whole game.
Either at the hands of antagonists or at the hands of your own incompetent crew. Normally, I give the final score for a game at the end of the video. Not this time. Space Station 13, 10 out of 10, amazing, spectacular. Don't play it. If I'm being perfectly honest with you, Space Station 13 is a fantastic game, but I genuinely don't recommend you play it. Why? Because the engine it's running on is probably older than you. Because the interface is a convoluted and only usable because me and every other autistic chimpanzee who plays this game has committed the hot keys to muscle memory because of the insane time investment and commitment required for you to learn a single role, and because, to be perfectly honest, the servers can't handle all of you. At best, we can handle, like, 30 extra players before you grind the servers to a halt. For all of these reasons, Space Station 13 always was, and always will be, a niche title, and maybe that's for the best. But I can offer you something else. Already killed your hopes and dreams of playing the game, so instead, let me share some stories of my wonderful experience with Space Station 13. These stories span several years on several different servers, the names of which will forever stay anonymous because I respect their privacy, and because I've received threats from some of the more colorful servers to not mention them by name, or else, what's gonna happen if I don't comply? Are they gonna hire a Bitcoin assassin to run me over with his mobility scooter? Is he gonna stab me with his insulin pen? I don't know, but between you and me, I hate having cum delivered to my mailbox, and would prefer to keep it that way. Anyway, I remember the first time playing Space Station very vividly. My friends told me to download it and hop on some shitty server. It had furries and erotic roleplay. More on that later. I entered the
furries and erotic roleplay.
And to get my hands burned off trying to hack into places I don't have access to. As I'm screwing around with airlock wires, my friend comes running down the hallway, dragging someone's unconscious body. Frantically, he tells me, "Seth, quick, can you open the door?" Sensing the urgency in his voice, I do. He throws the body inside and sprints away. The airlock closes. 3 seconds later, something explodes. What the fuck was that? I ask. Oh yeah, I fed him potassium and water pills. It takes a while to metabolize. My friend has just murdered a man in cold blood.
I fed him potassium and water pills. It takes a while.
It reacted violently with the water in his stomach and exploded, killing him from inside out. After such a horrific display of homicide, I realized, hey, this game's pretty good. Fast forward a few weeks and I'm learning roles, calling shots, and ignoring every single rule of the server. I also ignored every single rule of medicine. I was a surgeon, top of my class, destined to go where no licensed professional ever has. Also, my friend's girlfriend started playing with us. To put it bluntly, she wasn't very good, but she was very interested in progressing the medical field in any way possible. Cargo had just delivered us some complimentary pizza, as thanks for patching up their boys after they got a little too intimate with the xenomorphs on mining station. Brilliance flashed before my eyes. My pupils widened. I started physically sweating, because she said the words I've always dreamt of hearing. Please, turn me into a pizza. And so, I got to work.
Please, turn me into a pizza.
Protractor, foam gel, and the unfinished pizza. One horrified clown watched in the operating theater as I cleanly hacked off and cauterized her hands and feet. I opened the pizza box and began attaching her new cheesy limbs. Help! Sec to surgery, the clown blurted out. He's turning her into a Papa John's. The head of medical security officers had detained me, but they were too late. Her hands and feet had already been replaced. Surprisingly, she could walk just fine on a pair of pizza feet, but her lack of opposable pizza thumbs meant that she couldn't really hold anything, let alone pick them up in the first place. However, her pizza hands did make for a convenient and portable source of nutrition. Despite her numerous protests that she consented to the surgery, the head of medical demoted me on the spot and banned me from ever practicing medicine, claiming that you can't consent to eating a pizza. I was thrown in jail for the rest of the time. Clearly, there was more.
You can't consent to being turned into a pizza.
Me and my friends had a new purpose, one erotic furry roleplay at a time. Using telecommunications and meta-communications, I expertly pinpointed areas of high homosexual intent, namely the dorm rooms and the showers. As two Khajiit-looking catmen meet privately with one another, they will inevitably start writing words such as, "Ooh, my app has a barbecue surprise for you, my friend," and yes, not me with your Tajiran truck. This is completely unacceptable. Once an act of high homosexual intent is in motion, several of our men would mobilize. As they glow, moan, and spit out airballs. A security officer would barge in, flashbang, the feline tail and tag team upon them into submission before another officer handcuffs them to the bed. On the other side of a contaminated door move, our trained atmospheric technician sets explosive C4 charges against the station glass. Quickly, we evacuate the biohazard exclusion zone and seal the airlocks. Romeo and Juliet barely have enough time to recover from the flashbang before the charges detonate, depressurizing the room and sucking their bodies out into the black vacuum of space. Another job well done. Many explosive decompressions later, erotic roleplay was considered a real occupational hazard. The Tajiran Catboys got creative, started doing group sessions instead. Crushed by my friend playing the best roboticist I've ever seen in my life. The airlock doors to their sodomy chamber were welded shut to prevent interruptions, so he drilled right through them with a gigantic combat mech. The air inside was heavy, with a sickly sweet smell of wet fur balls and toxoplasmosis. The furries didn't even have time to react before he started unloading shell after shell of flashbang grenades. And but we all got banned. We paid the price. But to see half the server get flashbanged unconscious for 10 minutes straight, priceless. The server didn't last long anyway. The admin's mom shut it down as soon as she saw the electricity bill. So me and my friends went on to enrich other servers. I even got good at being a chemist. In other words, I always stole the syringe gun at the start of the round and filled it with lethal doses of chloral hydrate. For my own protection, of course. I also gave whatever chemical anyone requested, which gives me some moral ambiguity and separation from any pranks or murders that took place as a result of said chemicals. If a clown asks for space lube, he's gonna get space lube. One time, a clown managed to lube the entire hallway outside of medical, all the way to departures. Now, departures is usually the place where the escape shuttle docks to get us out of our quickly burning heat of the station. However, if there's no call for a shuttle, departures is completely empty, besides the airlock, which the clown had hatched open. Several people came running through medical, slipped on the space lube, and accelerated themselves face first into the infinite vacuum of space. Security figured out it was the clown, and in true security fashion, also slipped on the space loop. With most of the crew floating around dead in space, the station had to be evacuated. He was later banned from playing clown ever again. Several rounds later, I finally spawned as a traitor. Mission specification decrypted. Welcome to the Syndicate. And I had no idea what I was doing, but I wanted my first time to be special. Conveniently, an assistant comes in, bleeding all over, because he was probably trying to break into the armory without insulated gloves. His character Fright had maximum melanin and an afro. His roleplay friendly name was Madick, an idiot. Madick. There were no medical staff on hand except me, so I said, hey, I know a little bit of surgery, let me fix you up. I put him under general anesthetic and took out my Syndicate PDA. With this, I can discreetly teleport a few tracer items into my inventory to help me achieve my objective, which in this case was murdering the head of security. I ordered 2 sets of voice-activated explosives, which trigger upon hearing the recorded code phrase. I set this to the word most likely to be spoken by this mentally retarded human being. Did you get what that is? Nigga. Opened the first of the explosives. Then I lodged the second one neatly inside his chest cavity. Closing them up, I took off the anesthetic and began to put my plan in action. I would arm this simple-minded moron with illegal weaponry with the hopes that security would detain him on possession charges. I gave him all of the LSD, all of the chloral hydrate syringes, and an entire spray bottle of space lube. I had expertly equipped him to be the ultimate breathing machine. Proud of my work, I gave him a hug and set him loose on the world. But just before he left medical, he turned around and said, "Thanks, nigger."
Oh no! Fucking captures black guy in station. I don't know. Did you watch all that yet, Okami, or did you just get bored of it?
Oh, I'm watching it.
Did you get past the part where he planted the bomb? Oh, that's great. No, that is true SS-13. Fucking right there. You know, you get all this big old fucking plan to like kill someone and shit. and you're just like, man, this is gonna work, and the guy just turns around and you fuck yourself because, oh, thanks, nigga.
My other times playing antagonists went about just as well. Once I started as the leader of a cult. Our objective was to seize control of the station and sacrifice our mortal bodies to summon a physical manifestation of our dark god.
Narcy.
I wasn't very good at it, and neither were my servants. We found a nice, quiet, and most importantly, abandoned bar near the
Shit, you know what would have been funny?
Redecorating with our own blood. You see,
Making a science character who's in research to making an assistant Morty and just role playing that shit and fucking.
Oh no, dude, I've seen that happen before. There was a Rick and a Morty bot. The Rick turned the guy into a fucking robot and it named it Morty, and he was pretending to be Rick, and it was great. It was something else. It was great.
In the right order, you can perform different spells and rituals to advance your goals. We didn't get far, because the most dangerous thing to an incompetent cult is a single crew member doing their job. The fucking janitor found us. We tried to negotiate, convince him that it's actually crayon and not blood all over the floor. But that didn't work, so we tried to murder him instead. That didn't work either. He used his mop to slip us with soapy water and ran off to call security. As you can see, I'm not very proficient at being a traitor. More often, I find myself abused.
No. The lusty xenomorph maid. Oh god. This is not good. Oh god. Yeah, no, the lusty xenomorph maid polishes Trip Zucks. And then he yells over the radar, or the radio. I'm retarded. I'm getting sucked off!
Some of the worst offenders in this regard are definitely wizards, since wizards have a bad tendency to sexually abuse me as well. Not too long ago, me and my friends played a round that was already in progress. As soon as we entered, we realized something was very wrong. An announcement played on the radio. Penis inspection day is in effect. All crew members must report to Doc Johnson for their mandatory penis inspection. Doc Johnson was very clearly a wizard. I knew what was coming, and yet I resigned myself to fate and went to medical reception. Doc Johnson was overjoyed to have new patients. He led me to a private room, asked me if I'm circumcised, and told me that I passed the inspection with flying colors. What a surprise, I thought. He's not actually going to grieve me. But I was wrong. As I turned away to leave, he blew off my ass magically.
He blew off my ass magically.
Terrible, Doc. Left bleeding on the floor as he took my ass cheeks and used them as a hat. Highly unprofessional, would not recommend. A round of Space Station 13 can be very intense. At other times, it can be very slow-paced and almost relaxing. If you're not a traitor and you don't have anything urgent to handle, you can always just roleplay and get comfy in the bar, while the piano plays anime songs and the jukebox plays whatever deep-fried ASMR bullshit people keep putting on. It's a very wholesome experience, and it helps emotionally invested with the other members of your crew, which are often nice people. However, security is often staffed by egotistical megalomaniacs acting out their modes of power.
I'm a little bit early today.
You mean like every day?
Or fantasies, they are often not nice people. As a result of their inherent propensity to be insane sociopaths, the rest of the crew will often rebel against their tyranny. In one such case, cargo had declared independence. Security refused to run the independent station state of Cargonia, so they tried to barge their way in and arrest everyone involved, including me. But security was unprepared for the trap we had in store. One officer rushed into cargo bay and slipped on a banana peel straight into the conveyor belt waiting for him. He tried repeatedly to get that.
Oh, that's such a great trap!
Ocean of banana peels on the conveyor belt, which looped around in a circle. Surrounding that circle was another circle, composed entirely of vending machines. The officer was also being brutally assaulted by several 100 cans of soda, the vending machine. And as a result, they would continuously fire drinks at whoever is in the area. Each officer that slipped into the banana belt got smashed unconscious by a relentless stream of discount den soda. Trademark, all rights reserved. After extensive head trauma by our soda turrets, security reluctantly accepted Cargonia's independence and their right to bear arms. If there's one department that has more revolutions than cargo, it would have to be science, and it's easy to understand why. We spend our lives researching away for the good of the station, which does of course carry its own share of risks and accidents happen. Sooner or later, some bored and mentally challenged assistant will try and put a bag of holding into another bag of holding, and security can't always comprehend that we're not directly responsible for the resulting black hole eating through the kitchen. This lack of appreciation for the scientific profession usually ends with arrest warrants for the whole department, which is usually answered back with the words, "I'd like to see you try." But when we're not having a nuclear arms race for security, R&D is actually quite a chill department. I also made a great discovery last time I played there. Me and another scientist were messing around with blueprints and eventually made ourselves a pneumatic cannon. Normally, these are used to launch whatever items you have inside. What we didn't know was that it could launch food as well. I aimed for the mouth and fired it at my fellow researcher. The lasagna disappeared. What the hell? That's amazing, he said. We just blew up. I had just managed.
Yeah, science is a bunch of fucking retards.
Yeah.
Fucking lasagna cannon. No, they're like, oh man, look, we're gonna make stuff, right? Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. They end up making a fucking air cannon that fires lasagnas. This is why SS-13 is so great. It's so stupid. But you can force feed lasagna to people, cannon style.
Asking chemistry or hallucinogenic drugs. They said no. So we built our own chemistry dispensers, filled up the beakers with happy juice, and ran straight to the kitchen. We injected all the donuts and hot pockets we could find, LSD and mind-breaker toxin as they could hold. Then we loaded them into our food delivery system and started firing off at everyone in that place. The food was instantly delivered. The crew was instantly satisfied. Several people, including security officers, managed to see the two small lines of text indicating that they've just been fed something. They thought it was extremely clever and said they didn't know the pneumatic cannon could do that. Since it was just a bit of harmless fun, we got off scot-free. Minutes later, the hallucination started. Members started screaming in the radio. Some were puking, shaking, or convulsing on the ground. Medical couldn't keep up with the bodies. They piled on too quick, and most of the doctors were too busy fighting off non-existent entities to do anything about it. The chemist, originally refused to give us LSD, was arrested by security on suspicion of intentional food poisoning. It was complete pandemonium, and it illustrates perfectly the chaos that is Space Station 13. That's all I have for you today, folks. There is, of course, more stories to tell, but we literally be here for hours. Space Station 13, a marvelous, unique, and incredibly shitty game. 10 out of 10, don't play it, because if you do, they're gonna blame it on me. And I hate having cum in my mailbox. As always, more content to come, so stay tuned.
If you play it, they're gonna blame me. And I hate cum in my mailbox. Okay, I just found that was great. I just saw a picture that describes Gingy in one fucking fail swoop.
Well, that's cute.
There was a giant fucking ginger-haired man in prison holding a barbell, but he also had clown makeup on.
I mean, I don't know about that then. Mainly this whole clown makeup thing. That's it.
For now, that's what you are.
Hey, people.
Just for now.
That is very catchy, but presenting its sources. If anything, Dark Messiah is a glorified visual novel based on King James Version Genesis 17-20. We've got all the set pieces. Lot's arrival to and the subsequent smiting of Sodom and Gomorrah, women turning into pillars of salt for disobeying God, and a woman of her own flesh and blood getting you drunk and you try to give herself in the sea. No other men around. All there, and yet, the church is somehow lost in this depiction of the Old Testament. For a start, the Pharaoh of Egypt was not a necromancer. Yes, it's entirely possible that there were trained combat gimps employed by his forces against the tribes of Judea, but it is highly unlikely that all the prominent scholars would simply leave out his ability to summon bone dragons and animate the dead. That's blasphemy. The only spellcaster with that kind of power level is Moses in Exodus, parting the Red Sea, escaping Pharaoh, cheat codes for infinite mana, and making rocks bleed fresh drinking water is all in a day's work for him. That's based on credible evidence. The more I play Dark Messiah of Might and Magic, the more I'm convinced this isn't a Christian game at all, and I feel that I've been grievously misled by the cover title into thinking otherwise. If you want to teach your children the lessons of God through video games, I recommend you look for more educational titles elsewhere. Story, you play as Seraph, the half-demon son of Demetrius LeBron, two-time NBA champion and demon lord of the High Hells. Like any true absent father, Demetrius only begins contacting you telepathically when he's in jail. Seraph, my boy, I know I missed out on your childhood and left you to be raised by demonic sorcerers, but I had a good reason. Listen, I'm helping your old man out, bring me the Skull of Shadows, and free me from this whack-ass prison. We can go for McDonald's after. I'll buy you a $1 menu for my treat. So you cluelessly murder your way across the continent while deciding whether freeing your father and subverting the International Court of Justice is ethical or not. One may argue that a true objectivist egoist would do whatever they feel like doing, and any negative ramifications of freeing your demonic father on the terrestrial world are simply moral spooks. Morality itself is a spook. Conscience is a spook. Or you can take the utilitarian approach and decide that the lives of millions of unwashed peasants who probably dabble in incestuous unions and child abuse are worth more than your own personal happiness as a son being united with his single father who made some mistakes and lost custody of his only child due to the entrenched pro-feminist lobby of the Ashan court. Decision-making in Dark Messiah involves making the difficult choice between a literal semen demon who will protect, swallow, and adore you forever, and acts only in your own best interest to overthrow your father and put you on the throne of hell, or a shrill voice, shrieking, roasty hag with a Germanic bridge-frame body and problematic haircut who wants you to do everything she says, despite never offering anything in return besides using telekinesis twice, who can be betrayed and left to be eaten by a gigantic tarantula. But this doesn't stop her. She's so bitter that her own vitriol keeps her alive so she can bitch at you after being revived as a lich. It's great role-playing like this that keeps Arcane Studios a respected developer. Gameplay. Dark Messiah is probably the best first-person fighting game out there. It's also one of the few titles out there that can be completed using no weapons besides your left foot. The game lets you develop your character in different directions by spending skill points you acquire towards different character paths, with Warrior being the most pragmatic and straightforward. Previously, I would have said stealth isn't very viable, but on my current playthrough, with the full stealth perks and the assassin suit equipped, I'm virtually invisible in the shadows unless someone walks right into me. Mana recovers too slowly to use and forces you to chug down mana potions instead. To correct this, I strongly suggest you use my console commands to make magic viable, because normally it's pretty shitty to wait several years to fire a single fire arrow. Magic also requires a huge amount of skill points to acquire, so I suggest you give yourself a couple of freebies to play around with environmental kills. Combat keeps you occupied for most of the game, besides climbing ropes for a few hours in a platforming section that you make from your rope bow that spawns infinite amounts of ropes attached to arrows enchanted to be harmless against anything that isn't a ceiling. The combat's really good, and you can approach situations through a variety of ways, meaning you can either kill enemies directly with your abilities, or use the terrain and environmental hazards to help them meet their demise. When I played this many years back, I also didn't appreciate the fact that there's a little side path for the area. You do optional tasks, reach additional equipment and secrets, or allow you to skip past the transfer level. There's a lot of nice subtle interactions as well, such as when enemies are very injured, they'll start to limp away from combat and attempt to escape the combat area. If you've got daggers equipped and their backs are turned to you, your daggers will switch positions victims, and tapping left click will instantly execute them by firing a dagger in their neck. Doing enough damage to enemies also unlocks an adrenaline move, which empowers whatever weapon or spell you're currently using for the next attack, which can, for example, permanently freeze an enemy solid with the ice spell, or permanently shrink down an enemy with the weaken spell. Players run for their lives and scream until Seraph's foot automatically crushes them when you walk too close. When this game came out, we got a lot of criticism that it was, quote, too easy because of the kick. I'd wager that none of these so-called game journalists played it on the highest difficulty setting. So, let's compare the same level on all three difficulties. Easy, as expected, not too much to deal with. Medium, manageable, but not unbearable. And here's the same level on insane mode, down pay must die difficulty. Good luck surviving this shit, goddamn.
There's a Henry Gerbal-esque character here in my way.
Still unstable as
Get out of here.
or at least the current Steam
I need to do things.
Get used to reloading saves because Source Engine died on the loading screen and never told you because you're in full screen mode and the error message only appears on the desktop. If you would describe vanilla Skyrim as prone to crashing, then you can describe Dark Messiah as a 20-car crossroad pileup with no survivors. Except their children, who will now be orphaned, forced to sell their bodies on the street. Dark Messiah, summarized briefly, is a very solid first-person fighting game with a terrible, shitty story written in a bastardized universe Ubisoft spawned after acquiring the rights to the Might and Magic franchise, where all the lore revolves around Dragon this and Dragon that. All the gods are dragons. There's the Dragon of Light, the Dragon of Order, and the Dragon of Chaos. Hell, fuck, why not? Jesus is a dragon too. The plot of both this game and all the Heroes of Might and Magic games after 5 is like DeviantArt meets porn script writing school, but just this once, the end product is a diamond in the rough, which justifies it all. In many ways, Dark Messiah is like Super Mario, except instead of crushing wildlife with your titanic weight, you kick them into serrated spikes. As always, more content to come. A warm thanks to the many members of the Merchants Guild bankrolling these terrible videos. You're all wonderful. Have a good one.
That looks like a room full of Jews. That's enough of that. We don't like Jews around these parts.
That's fair, I guess.
Yeah, thank you. I need some I need you to recognize my speech. Otherwise, yeah.
Oh, I died. This guy's about to die. Oh no, he hasn't come out of the mist this time. Okay, that's fine.
I almost panicked and started fucking reading.
Oh no, there he is.
Many have braved the world.
I want to play Days Gone, but I'm so fucking drained.
What brings you, Wafer? No by what right do you request entry? I welcome the chance to challenge the living or dead. By decree of shore, none may pass this perilous bridge till I judge them worthy by the warrior's test.
Hey Elliot. How are you? You kicking ass?
Wow.
Do you think murder's okay? Okay. Yes. Haven't you ever heard him shatting? You ever heard him shit? That's a terrorist move right there. Wow.
Meow.
Wow. Meow.
Ka-chow.
Welcome, Dragonborn. Our door has stood empty since Alduin first set his soul snare here. By Shor's command, we sheathed our blades, and ventured not the Vale's dark mist. But three await your word to loose their fury upon the perilous foe. Gormlaith, the fearless, glad-hearted in battle. Hekon, the valiant, heavy-handed warrior. Feldir, the old, far-seeing and grim.
Okay, whatever, Iskamor.
At long last, Alduin's doom is now ours to seal. Just speak the word, and with high hearts, we'll hasten forth to smite the worm.
Iskamor.
Hold, comrades. Let us counsel take before battle is blindly joined. Alduin's mist is more than a snare. Its shadowy gloom is his shield and cloak. But with four voices joined, our valor combined, we can blast the mist and bring him to battle.
You work tomorrow, don't ya, Mr. Gingy boy?
Nope.
You don't? Wow, that's pretty gay.
Yeah, tomorrow I'm off, and then Thursday I work a double. And then
Yeah, when's that second one?
I don't remember because I didn't take a picture of the schedule, but I think it's Saturday.
Rip. One of these days we're gonna have to get a movie night going, so you know I can sit back and eat popcorn out of your ass.
I mean, honestly, sounds pretty nice.
Yeah. Yes. Gosh.
Are you not off tomorrow?
I am off tomorrow. That's why I asked, but yikes, man. Yelling you like a motherfucker.
Hey, Deke, how's it going, man?
Quiet, you incel.
Deacon St. John. Just a sec. Gotta open the gate.
Clear skies! Combine our soaks!
Wow. You fucking slut.
There you go. No bounties.
Does his strength have no end? Is our struggle in vain?
Stand fast! His strength is failing. Once more and his might will be broken.
Get off of me! Gotta chase down a fucking wolf with a stick just to beat his ass to death. Stop chewing on me, bitch.
I just wanted his rib meat.
This was a mighty deed. The doom of Alduin encompassed the West. He cleansed the southern guard of his evil snare. They will see this battle in Shore's Hall forever. Your fate is elsewhere. When you have completed your counter days, may welcome you again. Glad friendship, would you join the blessed feasting? When you are ready to rejoin the living, just bid me so, and I will send you back. Tarry not too long. The land of the dead is not meant for
you want to have a hunt? Is that what I'm hearing?
I don't want to shoot a gun. It's rifles, but a gun. I was in the tent now. Fucking Marine Corps bullshit. Killing a buck's a little different than killing a man. Or free.
Even here, where heroes throng,
Best way to hunt, man, is
mighty
tracking.
deed. What glory! The gods themselves
See what
must
nature's
envy
trying to
us
tell you.
this well-earned honor.
Look
I'll
hard
look
now.
for you, Fred.
See
When
the
at
signs.
last you return to Shaw's Hall. The honor will be ours when you rejoin the ranks of Sovngarde. Our ancient debt for Alduin's reprieve is now repaid. The long night is ended.
There you go. Look hard. See this pile of deer scat? It's fresh. Yeah, I see it. They lead this way. Yeah, I can see that. Well, come on, man. Quick, there's your buck. I see him. Now here, use my rifle. You were in the 10th mountain. You know how to use a scope.